Hello everyone, my name is Aiden and welcome back to the Arkoma series in downtown Elkhart. Today is a really important episode because we're starting on the main skyline of the city. This is also an episode I put a lot of work into with cinematics, actually getting the right frame rate for cinematics, getting a live play in there. You'll see that about maybe 10 minutes. No, definitely not 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes in. It's near the end of the episode. It'd be near the end of the episode. But yeah, we're just testing the kind of buildings I want to be sitting around on Elkhart. I'll probably be adding some buildings off camera as well, just to give it a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely really happy with the way that the skyline turned out. And it's a little bit empty as of now, but it'll be filled up in no time with a bunch of work. It'll look great. And as you saw from the thumbnail alone, I mean, we did get a lot of work done, and you'll see that as the video progresses. Alright, there are a couple things that we start on this. Like I said, we get the main skyline for the city down. We start to work on the port for the like the industrial area of Elkhart. What else do we do? Oh yeah, there's a bridge that I built off camera, but you'll see in the live play that I place it down and I tell you guys all about it, but you'll wait for that. But I mean, as of now, we're just trying to get all the buildings right. Pretty sure I do change a couple of the places of them. Couple of the buildings, like right there. I mean, yeah, that looks really nice. Obviously gonna need more, but. And yeah, I mean, this video is shorter than usual, which is always good because I don't like making my videos past 30 minutes. So I tried a little bit of a different way of recording. I did a little bit of day and got like maybe 15-20 minutes of gameplay, sped it up, and it's around like 5 minutes now. Yeah, that looks really good. We'll be spending a couple episodes. Okay, first off, I'm probably going to delete this later. You'll see it in one of the cinematics, but I just don't like the way it sits right there for right now. There will be... I'll be spending some time in the downtown and different districts. I think I know I'll have an entire episode dedicated to the port. I'll have an entire episode dedicated to more of the skyline. This is like my future plans for it. I don't have any of this actually recorded and done yet. But I know I want to get this. I wanted to do something like that. Yeah, and a couple episodes dedicated to the old district of Elkhart, which I don't really have any names for as of now. I have the downtown, obviously Elkhart, but I don't have any other names for different districts yet. So I'll have to come up with a couple others. And I mean, if you guys think of any, yeah, this is where it'll be like the Old Town district, where most like the New York and Boston style buildings will be sitting. Obviously not like this, but I think I'd later delete that. But very grid district. I might even make a couple more smaller grids. But we'll see about that, because I know I do that later on in the video when I start to work on the like residential area. But yeah, in that first part, that was pretty much the main skyline. Definitely gonna be working on that a little bit more. But here is the port, the main port. I try a couple ideas. You'll see me troubleshoot different ideas on how this port should sit or what it should look like. Yeah, I mean it goes through. I didn't really get any inspiration from anywhere. I know I just see a lot of ports and harbors that are masses of land that kind of that are really squared off, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like they're man-made types of lands, which most of them I think usually are. I may be wrong, but I kind of just saw that, and yeah, I delete that because I'm like, I don't really like the way this is looking. It doesn't give enough water view from the shore. I don't really. What I was thinking in that part was like having a bridge over top of both the harbors. But I was like, I don't really like the way that's looking in my head, so I kind of just stopped and made the harbor a little bit longer. I didn't really run into that many issues with this. I think the only issue is trying to find the right kind of terraforming I wanted for this area. Yeah, here I'm just an immediate switch. Well, yeah, actually no, this is part of where the road will come from. And the thing that I thought about later was this doesn't exactly fit the history. You can use your own imagination for it, but this is kind of this is what kind of just came to mind at first. But having the main strip to the harbor just kind of go from like a two-lane two-way, and then just kind of end. I don't know, it just didn't seem right to me, but obviously it's a make-believe city, so it's gonna be in its own way. Yeah, it's just gonna be its own kind of style and city. Yeah, marking down the main road layout. Possibly fixed a couple things in there. We'll see about it. Yeah, here we are back to the city, getting more buildings in there, just trying to make it seem a little bit taller and fill in some of the gaps. A lot of these gaps will be filled in with probably high residential and low density and high density commercial area. But that detailing will be most likely off camera just to fill in a little bit spots, or it'll be back and forth through another episode. But I mean, with how the Skyline looks right now, I mean, it looks fine by itself. I definitely think it could be filled in a bit more. Yeah, a little bit of a shot from there. Sorry about going quiet there. I lost my train of thought I was going to say, but big story for this building. It's I explain a little bit more in the live play, but I want to give it a little bit of it right now. A little bit of a idea or backstory for it now is, I mean, that's the building is called the California Plaza, but I mean, I could possibly make it into the Elkhart Plaza, or Arkoma. I don't know. We'll see. But it'll have that place will have a lot of detailing to it. So I think that'll be its own episode, most likely, working on different parts of the buildings that I think are really really mean a lot to the history of Elkhart. Yeah, those two buildings right there, they don't stay at all. I was very iffy about it. And just yesterday, I went in and I just deleted them. You can see me there struggling to find the copy key, because I thought there was like a move it key that you can do, but I don't know, maybe that's just for certain buildings, so I just copy it over into the into a lot of land that I want. I feel like it would fit better. Here's a really important part of the city. This is the first residential side of Elkhart. A lot of the buildings I'm using here, I also explain it in the live play, but they are the San Francisco housing by Seabud. Really great asset. I think they're pretty recent as well in the workshop, if I remember correctly. But I cut a lot of footage of me just placing down these buildings. Like, I give you guys a couple minutes, and I'm like, okay, you guys get the point. Eventually here, I don't really remember when I cut it. But I went through a couple troubleshooting ideas on like where the houses should sit, and where like kind of their district should be. Cannot speak, I'm sorry. But yeah, I finished that up there, and I added a couple of trees, and like I'll probably make that into a park. And then you'll see, like right here, I am building more modern townhomes just along this avenue here, or street, as of what it is, as of what it says it is. But yeah, we'll be moving into the live play here pretty shortly. So there'll be quite a bit going on in there. Hopefully you guys have made it this far into the video. I really appreciate all of you guys for staying tuned and watching this series. I really appreciate all of you guys watching. It means a lot. Just starting off small and trying to get my channel out there, and so far, I guess it's kind of been working. I've been getting a good amount of views per video. So yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys. Right here is more of a modernized kind of apartments and hotel district right next to the townhomes along those streets. This will probably be built up further, and definitely more detailed, adding parking lots, adding trees, just along that area. But I just kind of wanted to get the main idea going for how everything is going to sit. Yeah, along the boulevard. Yeah, we got a lot done here. Here's the cinematic of the San Francisco style neighborhood, and after this we'll be moving into the live place, so I will see you guys there. And here we are in the live play. So as you can see, the frame rate isn't the best, so you just have to deal with that. I know it looks good in the not the cinematics, but like in the actual time lapse. It's because, when you speed it up, the frame rate looks better. I don't know. That's kind of like the simple way of saying it. But off camera, I had the video paused. I ended it a little bit too early, and I forgot to press record again. But off camera, I guess you'd say, I made a little bridge here that connects from up here, over up into here, and then there's a bridge I made. I used, let's go look for it here. It should be in right here. It is right, this one right here. I don't know how to say that. So if you give me 1 second here. I didn't want to butcher the saying of it, so Google Translate is saying that it's Öresund Bridge. There's probably like a Swedish or Denmark accent in it, because in the description here, the Öresund or Öresund Bridge is a combined railway with a motor bridge across the Öresund Strait between Sweden and Denmark. This bridge runs nearly 8 kilometers, 5 miles from the Swedish coast to the artificial island Perodrome. That's some Denmark thing. In the middle of the strait. So I used this bridge, and I put it in import selection here, and restore import. Here we go. So I kind of get that there. There we go. This is kind of how it turned out. I just put 2 of them together and thought it looked pretty good from a distance. I think they disappear. Oh, little lag spike here. Hold up. Maybe? No, I didn't even test that. Perfect. Well, from a distance, they don't disappear. But I think up close they do. Yep, that's what I thought. But yeah, I got that. Everything here. I just need to connect this up, so let's do that right quick. Where are you? There we go. And use the snapping tool. Hey. Line. Oh, okay. Or it just doesn't want to. No, it's just not going to. Okay, that works. I think that looks good. Cool. So yeah, there's the Arkoma bridge. That it's gonna lead. This highway is gonna stretch around. I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna stretch it off this way or stretch it off that way, or even both. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, just keep it like a little interchange here, or big interchange really. Or if I'm just gonna take it out and around here. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. There's gonna be a lot of work coming into these areas, but I mean, just for as of today, I think the main thing that we did was the main parts of today is I started on this port. I'm gonna detail that in like a separate episode. I added a couple more buildings to make the Skyline look a little bit taller. There's definitely gonna be a lot more bridges. Excuse me. Towers and skyscrapers that are going to be added into here, and there's going to be like detailing. You're going to add parking lots, you're going to add trees and all that stuff through here. But I don't really. I usually work a lot of the detail work, like I said before, in like separate episodes or maybe even off camera. We'll see how I want to do it, but yeah, but for today, I have plans for this plaza here. I kind of want to make it into a California Plaza, make it look like a museum, maybe even a mall. I really want to detail this area up, this guy over, because this entire plot of land here will be cool. That'll work well. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that works. This entire plot of land here will be dedicated to this plaza. I'm going to definitely work a lot on that. But you saw me add, this is like the first kind of neighborhood we've got going here. These buildings are, let's see here if I can No. Growable. Small housing. These are the San Francisco house by Seabud. Yeah, I have a couple of his other. I have a couple assets of his. I think if I just look up Seabud. Oh, okay. Or I'm gonna open up a bunch of other things I didn't even mean to do. Seabud. Yeah, I've got these also modern townhomes, which I may add somewhere, but I think a lot of this area over here will be more skyscrapers and maybe even old, like where the city first originated. It's gonna have like Brooklyn and New York homes, I think, scattered throughout here, and then as we progressively get more over time, I guess if you want to look into it that way, over time things started to expand out and modernized up onto the hill here and make it more in modern days, I guess you could say. But yeah, there's a lot of work going. I'm just doing some small little detail work along the outside here. Yeah, there's the Outer Belt Highway, the second Outer Belt. This is the first one around the downtown. I've added this. I'm gonna work on this later on. I'll probably keep it into another episode as well, like smush it in there or something else. But this is gonna be like, this area over here will be the power generator. Take power from, I don't know how, these are geothermal power plants. Those, I don't really want to look at them that way. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then over off this way, I have yeah, I just have a boiler. I have a boiler station and then water plant, because I have this mod that that lets me like not be able to use a bunch of these. Like I could place down one and it'll fill the entire city, I believe. But with that comes a little glitch that if you have this, you also have to have a boiler station. I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, that's what I've got going along here. Yeah, I did some detail work on this little interchange here. I thought that was pretty cool. I had some fun with that. That was off camera, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, there's gonna be small towns scattered throughout the area. Not sure exactly where everything else is gonna go yet, though. But we'll see, and I hope you guys follow along for the for the rest of the series. So let's see. Let's put this right here. Boom. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Arkoma. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what else I should do to the series to make it look a little, maybe prettier. Give me some advice, give me some tips, and I really appreciate that. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.